TCG scalpers are actually losing their minds today. It's time for another, just looking at the communities, the TCG world from the, inside from the inside. You know what I mean? So make sure you guys smash that little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't have, or miss out on more awesome content. So I'm going to be talking about scalpers and how they're losing their minds right now by being called scalpers. It's literally just that. They're going by the fancy terminology called resellers now, as they have now dubbed being called a scalper as a bad name. Now, let's call it what it is at this point in time. Most people that resell anymore are called scalpers. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you buy a product and you turn around and you sell it for a higher price, somebody else is going to call you a scalper. It could be your closest friend on Facebook, on any social media. People are going to be like, well, if I don't get it at the price you paid for it, you're a scalper. You're screwing me over. How dare you? Now, I don't know if I need to get into some basic economics here for a second and remind people that if a store is buying product from a distributor and they're paying, we're going to use $60. So obviously distributor buys it directly from said company. So we'll use, Konami. So Konami has said product, they sell it to distributor. Distributor spends $40 a box. Distributor takes product, sells it to stores, what? We'll go $60 a box. Well, why is the distributor making $20? It should be selling it to the stores for that. That's not how things work at this point in time. So I'm just bringing you up to speed here. So now the stores need to pay their bills. They need to pay their overhead. Now they're selling the boxes to the community for $80. And I kid you not, there are people out here that are getting mad at the stores for charging the plus $20 on the boxes, calling them scalpers at this point in time. So now scalpers are getting mad because they're getting called scalpers. And, this is an argument as old as time in the TCG world. There are obviously going to be the people that have no clue anything in the world of economics. Hell, I have to explain to people how supply and demand works on the channel. If a card is on short supply, why is the price going up? That's not fair. The card should still remain the same price. Welcome to a competitive market environment. The amount of people that didn't take economics is crazy, but that's not the point of this video, all right? I've explained to you the basic information that you need for the absolute clown car that we've got going on in the community now. So, fairly recently, I've been seeing some places on the internet start to cry about getting called scalpers. And they're like, no, I demand to be called a reseller. This is actually upsetting to me. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, what do you do realize that, like, if you're a reseller, you're going to get called a scalper. There's once again, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that, because people think that they should be able to get the stuff at the same price and that there should be a clear, equal market opportunity. Fuck you for making money. That's the biggest thing. Trust me. I buy and sell trading cards, as a side hustle at this point in time. If I buy something at 80% and I sell it for 85%, fuck, I'm going to get called a scalper. That's all there is to it. There's going to be one person out there who's going to be like, Robbie, you're a dick. How dare you take advantage of the market? Over 5%, by the way, not even factoring in postage, shipping. If I bought a product and I held it for 10 years, say a box of CRV, there's a box of CRV back there. I think that box at this point in time is worth $800. Paid $50 for it years ago. Been sitting on it since. Somebody's going to tell me I'm a scumbag for selling it for, oh god, I can't even do the math. 1,000 times retail, 800 times retail, whatever. It's just how it is. To get upset at this point in time over the negative connotations in the community is hilarious. That's the biggest thing that I have to say about this. If you're running a store and you don't have a backbone, or if you're in the world of trading card games, and I've seen people get upset if they don't like a price. it's one thing to go, no, I'm going to pass on your offer, but thank you for your time. Very, very, that's good business. That's good communication. I can tell you the amount of people that I've sat down at regionals and I've had that very same conversation with, nah, I'm going to pass on the offer, but thank you though. Not a lot of time was lost. And you'll have the people that'll, genuinely get upset and be like, wanting 300 over, 300% over the value. Card's worth like $5. Oh, I think I'm going to keep it, or all the standard things at that point in time. But back to the point of being upset and needing to have, thicker skin. If you're getting upset in the trading card game world over, harsh criticism, it's not even harsh criticism. It's the reality. You're buying something and you're selling it for a higher price. Now, obviously, you can justify, if it's like a 5% increase, then maybe they're not so bad. Just looking to make a little bit of money. Where is the fine line in the, retail world here? Obviously, if you're buying it for, whatever price and you're flipping it around immediately for 300x profit. A good example is the recent Pokemon product that cost $30 and it's up to like $300 on eBay and people are still buying it. The world of scalping still continues. It never ends. So what made me sit down and talk about this today? Just watching a bunch of crybabies complaining about how dare I get called a scalper? I am simply a reseller. I am the absolute pinnacle of the community. How dare you talk to me? I'm providing you with a service. Yeah, that is the absolute... People actually talk like that? I never understood it, actually. I thought it was just on the TVs that businessmen, talked like that. Welcome to my store. Please buy my overpriced wares. I don't know. There's a fine line in the business world to make a profit. I think the thing with it is nobody's ever going to be happy at the end of the day. There's nothing that you are going to do to ever make it be so that everybody is happy. I mean, everybody would be happy if all trading cards were worth absolutely nothing. Then people wouldn't be doing, the hobby. But once again, you have so many pulling factors. And my other favorite comment I get is, Robbie's got boxes upon boxes upon boxes of sealed product. He's really pushing that Salamangreat set over there. Yeah. Robbie, cause all those cards to get bought out over there. When we talk about the buyouts and things that occur on the secondary market here, and we see these movements, I'm usually reporting on them after they've already happened, and people will still point the finger to go, it's my fault. And I never understood that. I get that people have to victimize and point the finger somewhere when, they don't understand all of the factors that happen, or, other people had already talked about something previously and forced something to, shift in the market. I get that. But to simply report on a fact and then go, fuck you, is stupid at the end of the day. And I don't get that. I don't. And the things I see in this game, man, we got people crying about getting called out for the job that they do. Imagine if you stirred poop for a living. All right, and then you had a mental breakdown getting called a shit stirrer, and you're like, no, I'm a poop stirrer. And I'm just like, it's the same thing at the end of the day. All right, honestly, I'd rather be told I'm a shit stirrer than a poop stirrer because it at least sounds cooler. All right, there will always be scalpers that will exist in the TCG world. There's always going to be people getting upset about something anymore. That's just how times have changed. That's how the world is at this point in time. And I don't think I've ever spoken truer words there. You can never truly make people 100% happy anymore, and no matter in what field you're in, as there will always be someone out there looking to either make a quick dollar on you, to make a quick buck on someone else. Everybody's in it for themselves. That's the way it always is. You will have customers that will be looking to stab you in the back to make the quickest money on you. And unless they're making their maximized profit themselves, my other favorite is you have people that will be involved in the scalping market and they'll do buyouts and stuff, and then they'll be like, nope, he's the scalper, but they're doing the exact same thing. What's the old saying? It's the pot calling the kettle black, or something like that, or hypocrisy? Yeah. But don't get upset over the world of the market, because there's competition. It happens, but man, I think I'm going to cry myself to sleep getting called a scalper today, because it really hurt. All the money, all the dollar bills that I didn't make today, it's tough. It really is. But, you know, I'll make my 3%, and somebody's still going to call me a scalper. Love this world. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.